Hello, this is Andy's Golf and Travel Diary here in Puerto Rico at Royal Isabella with Miguel Suarez, a man that has many titles. Professional golfer, golf professional, director of golf here at Royal Isabella. Miguel, it's great to see you again.
Thank you, Andy.
And tell me, I saw you competing there for your 7th Puerto Rico Open in a row. How was that experience?
It's always great playing with those guys that are the best in the world. It's always a good experience.
And you were close to making the cut there. It sounded like it wasn't the finish you wanted the last couple holes.
Yeah. The first day I just double bogeyed the last hole, and that took me out of maybe making the cut easier, and I made the tournament tougher.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about Royal Isabella here.
Well, Royal Isabella is a paradise. It's a golf course that you will never forget because the best characteristic that we have is that every hole is a different hole. It's different from each other, and that's our best attribute. And plus, the views are so beautiful that you will enjoy the golf course and you will enjoy the day just by playing golf. It doesn't matter the score. It's about the experience you're going to encounter with nature in reality.
It is absolutely beautiful. We were out there playing yesterday and really enjoyed it. What did it look like the first day you stepped onto the property here?
Well, I was lucky because the first day I got here and Stanley was playing hole 16 and I got there to hole 16. Imagine. After 16 I just saw 17 for the first time. I went to the best place in the golf course. Imagine my surprise being from this area and not knowing that the golf course was here and the kind of golf course was here. For me, it was the best day, one of the best days of my life when I saw a golf course this magnitude being built besides my hometown.
And literally, tell us, how far from here were you born and how did you come to the game of golf?
I was born 13 miles from here, right in there. In the next town down is Aguadilla. I came to golf in 1979. I was 9 years old, and we have a golf course near where I live. It's a public golf course, and they used to have a junior program that they used to do in the summers all the time, sponsored by the golf gasoline stations. And I got introduced to the game there, and every summer I used to play golf, only in the summers until I was 16. And then, after that, I just kept playing and turned amateur champion and then professional, and until this day that I'm working here at the Royal Isabella.
What, in your opinion, is your best competitive success? What's your highest peak that you've played competitively?
Competitively, yeah. I think when I was after I turned pro, the first few years, I started playing professionally. After like 3 years, I was 28. I was really in a peak. I won the Golden Bear Tour Championship, beating guys that are on tour right now, and I was really playing really well.
Now, you freely received the game and you've freely given it back. You do a lot with junior golfers here at Royal Isabella in this immediate area. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I've been working with kids since I'm young, because in my golf course, when I was like 15, we lost the professional there in the golf course in Punta Borinquen, and I was the one giving the clinics in the summers. Imagine, when I was 15. Since that, I've been teaching people, teaching young people, and I even have a junior golf league that I created 9 years ago, that I've been doing tournaments every year, every month. I already made like 90 tournaments in these past 9 years. Imagine how many kids they play. Even Rafa Campos, that just played the Puerto Rico Open, used to play my tournaments. And it's been gratifying because I see these kids develop from real little kids until they're men, and now they're professionals, maybe in golf, maybe in another area. And for me, that's really gratifying.
You just answered my question. I was going to ask you, who's the little Miguel coming up through? And Rafael Campos had quite a Puerto Rico Open this year.
Yeah, for sure. Rafa has so much ability and has so much potential. I met Rafa when he was 12, and at Rio Mar I used to work, and I started working with Rafa when he was 12, and I knew he was going to be really good because he's not good in golf only. He's a good athlete, and Rafa is really good.
Now give me the inside scoop. I mean, it's convenient to come here. It's beautiful weather. It's a gorgeous place. But what's the essence of Royal Isabella in your mind?
For me, it's about the experience you're gonna encounter with nature when you go to the golf course. But the other experience you're gonna encounter with people, people in this area of the island are marvelous, are really friendly. The service that we do is personalized. We treat people very like royalty here in Royal Isabella, and that's, I think, that's our best attribute here.
Well, Miguel, you are by far the foremost person of those people, and it's great to see you again. Congratulations for another Puerto Rico Open, and thank you very much for this interview and for being part of Andy's Golf and Travel Diary.
Thank you, Andy.